Hey everyone, Joe Soto here, and here's how you quickly find hot website design leads. Now, even if you don't offer website design services, this is a really cool hack to learn because most likely people who need your digital marketing services really badly also need an upgrade or something added to their website that can make it more powerful in terms of conversion when you're sending traffic to it. But if you want to find the easiest, to me, the hottest website leads, the way to do it is very simple. But first, let me tell you what I'm looking for when I look at the websites. First of all, I'm looking for websites that are older than 3 years. Why? Because there's several reasons I'm going to show you in a minute, but I'm also looking for a site that isn't mobile friendly. So I'm looking to see, and I'm asking myself, is the site going to be mobile friendly? Those are really easy websites to sell. Over 80+% of all traffic on the web is now done on a mobile device. So you just have to educate them. Does the site look organized? Is it modern? And then probably most importantly, does it capture leads? If it's a chiropractor or a dentist or maybe it's a landscape company, maybe it's a home remodeler, they all need leads and they need to use their website to capture customer information. Does the site have a call to action that is logical considering the niche? And does the site look abandoned, which is really the worst case? So the method one is to search for old websites. So how do you do it? It's really simple. You just put quotations around the copyrighted year that the website was made and you search it with the niche. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. In any year that is older than 3 years from now, of course. So you want to do 2015, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. And believe it or not, there are still websites out there that created in 2009 and 10 that you can find on the web. It's really crazy. So let me go show you how to do it real quick before we talk about why 3 years, even though you're starting to put that together. So here's a search right here for Iowa chiropractic. And I did copyright 2012, okay? And if I click on any one of these, really, this is the one that's over here on the right side that's actually showing up in the maps. You can see kind of very outdated. It looks like it was done. Look at 2012 is the year I did. It doesn't do a very good job of catching any customer data on the first page. Great prospect of somebody who needs a new site. I was born in Iowa, so that's why I'm doing this. Here's another one. Again, if I scroll to the very bottom, you'll see the tag copyright 2012 shows up right there as long as you put it in quotes in the search engine. This one's actually showing up in Minnesota. Maybe they have a location also in Iowa. So you can see here, let's just do it. Let's do another one. Let's do plastic surgeon. And if I do Virginia, I'm in the state of Virginia right now. Okay, so if I click on these are ones I looked at before. They're all terrible. They're first page at Google. Okay, you can see this one's just absolutely horrible. Copyright 2012 right there at the bottom. If I keep going, like sometimes you have to go to the second or third page to really find some really bad ones, but they're all there. Most of these are just going to be really bad. These are, if you can find the right one. Here's Capital Laser and Skincare. This one I would expect this one to be better. It's one in DC, so let's see if I'm right. Okay, this is a decent one. Request a consultation. However, they're still not giving away anything that's a great lead magnet on their site. And the reason why this one's nicer is they have 2012, 2018, so they started it in 2012 and went all the way to 2018. So you're gonna see that. If I go to sadly, sometimes you can go to this liposuction doctors. Missing information, absolutely terrible, right? So you can find outdated websites. It's really simple to do, just use the search. So let's go back here and talk about why we want to do it for businesses that are older than 3 years. Well, number one is clients get tired of their websites actually and are often interested in upgrading and just enhancing their website, especially when they realize it's not going to be that expensive for them, which is your job to communicate to them that you can affordably offer them a new upgraded solution, kind of as a way to earn the right to offer other services down the road when they need them, and that you'll just simply provide the hosting, which will start at a minimum of $99 per month, but you'll be able to offer them hosting that will mean if they wanted to do up to a certain amount of updates per month, emergency services, weekly backing up of their website, so their website's always safe and secure, etc. If they don't have a mobile friendly website, all the better. The websites we were just looking at, the Iowa Chiropractor, and you can type in whatever area you're in or state that you're in or country you're in. You could also do very broad terms, by the way, with copyright and find them, and you don't have to do it state specific, just depending on how local you want to be. I would encourage you to start local, because those are people you could walk into and sell if they set up an appointment with you. Easy to approach to get their foot in the door for other services, like I mentioned. Method 2 is to search competitors' tags. So how do you do this? Well, at the bottom of a lot of these websites, you'll see it says, powered by or website by or designed by, and those are your competitors that are selling them or have sold them a website and did the website for them. And especially when they're outdated, those tend to be the ones that have kind of left your customers in the dust. So you can search for competitors' tags. In fact, I was doing one before. Let's just see if we can find an example. Let's go to this one. This looks like a directory. New England Society of Plastic Surgeons. Also terrible. Gosh, the whole directory is terrible. And then you can see down here at the bottom, I almost can't get to it. It says, put it up here, hosted by Plastic Surgery Studios. I don't know who that is, but let's see if that shows up. Normally you won't see one that says hosted. Yeah, the site designed and hosted by this is a company. So you see their tags are down here. This is how you pick off competitors, by the way. This was designed in 2016, so it's a little newer. And if I go to the home page of the website, it's all about Meet the Doctor, not collecting the information, still needs help. Here it collects information, but it's very basic. No real marketing strategy behind this, right? No lead magnet, there's nothing. So that's pretty cool. Another popular one is Heboo, and it's, they do powered by Heboo. Here we go. And what you do is if you go to like the second or third page, you'll find some of their old. Here's gutter cleaning. I mean, look at this website. Click here for a free estimate. I do like the call to action in the upper right side, but again, outdated, right? Look, this one is even 2017. They're just using an old template. Really terrible. And what you do is you can approach these people with another example, outdated 2014, but powered by Heboo's down here at the bottom. It's not that hard, folks. You look at these websites and you shake your head, and people have them. So how do you break the ice? Well, there's many people who prefer doing donut and cupcake drops. There's a book called How to Get a Meeting with Anyone. I highly recommend it if you don't mind walking into local businesses cold, but doing something nice and warm for them, like dropping off cupcakes or donuts, or even lunch from time to time, and introducing yourself. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. You can also buy them coffee. I've actually taken coffee into a local business, introduced myself before when I was first getting started out. You can buy them a coffee, a gift card. And you could also send them a website audit. You actually can do all three as well in some sort of follow-up campaign. Maybe you start with the cupcake drop. There's a lot of cupcake companies now that make really gourmet, nice cupcakes you could take into an office. People love that. Donuts are cheap and easy. And you can break the ice, or you can just message them on Facebook or LinkedIn, right? Handwritten notes are my preference, and I like to sit. You can literally mail them, or you can drop them off in person. People love handwritten notes because it's not what everybody else is doing. So you definitely differentiate yourself. Put it in a really bright envelope and send somebody a note with the audit inside, and you'll stand out with that. right? And your handwritten note should say something just this simple. My name's Joe Soto. I run a marketing agency here in Leesburg, and I just wanted to stop and introduce myself, enjoy the cupcakes. If it's a handwritten note I'm mailing, I'll just say I wanted to just send a quick note to introduce myself, and I'm here in the area, and looking forward to getting to know you better, or whatever it might be. Hope you guys enjoyed the cupcakes. If you sent those, or if you stick in a gift card, like a Starbucks gift card, you could just say enjoy the coffee or tea, right? So follow up on email or Facebook or Instagram. You follow up with a compliment of the person that you gave the cupcakes to, and you ask for a good time to meet briefly, or you might compliment them on their website, or compliment them on something about their staff, or say, look, I was looking at your website. It looks like you have a great, friendly staff there, but your website also is a little outdated, and I thought I would provide this website audit for you. And you can use SEOreseller.com or other website auditing tools. I've listed a lot of them in my course as well, but there's a lot. Just type in website audit tool. There's a bunch of them, but SEOreseller.com just prints out a nice little website audit. It's a PDF you can send somebody. They don't really understand all of it. Or you can make one yourself. You can make one that has some of these key points about what websites should have. And then you follow up with a gift card and create these follow-up campaigns. So, because I get people all the time say, well, how do I follow up? Well, follow up with something of value, which is an audit or an article. And then also follow up with things of like personal interest. Like, somebody might say, well, Joe, I don't want to spend $10 on every prospect for a cup of coffee, but if I said to you that $10 could turn to $30,000 over the next year in revenue, would you spend the $10? Of course. So what's the cost of customer acquisition? If you're doing Facebook ads, you're spending much more than $10 per day, most likely. So I want you to put it in perspective, because there's some really simple things you can do to generate leads online. And it's really simple to find outdated websites that need your help. And those are the hottest Facebook leads, because they need upgraded, they need to be mobile friendly, and they're door openers for you. All right. Hope you enjoyed this quick lesson.